Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our channel where we dive deep into the concepts that shape our reality. I'm thrilled to have you on this journey of discovery with us. In our previous episodes, we've talked at length about the fascinating concept of RL flow, a groundbreaking theory that suggests an interconnectedness between everything in the universe. It combines principles from physics, psychology, reinforcement learning, and philosophy to explain the constant exchange and influence of information throughout the cosmos. This flow of information is as dynamic and complex as a river, never linear but rather swirling and twirling in an intricate dance. Now, today, we're going to take a sparkling turn and explore the realm of crystals. You may be wondering, how do these shiny geometric wonders tie into RL flow? And that's exactly what we're here to find out. Not only will we be delving into the fascinating world of crystals, but we'll also introduce a principle that complements RL flow beautifully: the law of manifestation. We'll unpack the idea that through aligning our internal and external flows, we are able to shape our universe and reality, guided by our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. And in the midst of all this, we'll see how crystals might just be the sparkling companions we need on this journey. So, if you're ready to unravel how we might possibly manifest our own realities and how crystals might play a key role in this process, then stick around. This is going to be a truly enlightening episode. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so you never miss an episode from our series. Let's dive right in. All right, welcome back. Now let's dive into our first topic for today: understanding crystals. When we look at these beautiful specimens, we notice their distinct shapes, vibrant colors, and the incredible geometric patterns they form. But what exactly are crystals, and why do they take on these captivating forms? Crystals are solid materials whose atoms are arranged in a highly ordered repeating pattern extending in all three spatial dimensions. This unique atomic structure is what gives crystals their characteristic shapes and properties. Look at this illustration here. You can see how the atoms are lined up in a very precise and consistent pattern, which repeats over and over again. This structure is quite unique to crystals and contributes to their unique physical properties. Another fascinating thing about crystals is that each type of crystal has a different atomic structure, which is why different crystals have different shapes, colors, and other physical properties. For example, the ruby and the sapphire are essentially the same mineral, corundum, but slight differences in their atomic structure give them different colors and make them distinct. Now that we understand the fundamental nature of crystals, it begs the question: how do these unique atomic structures interact with RL flow? Now that we understand the basics of crystals and their atomic structures, let's dive deeper into how this structure interacts with RL flow. Recall that RL flow is about the interconnectedness of everything in the universe and the dynamic flow of information. It's like an invisible river of information that weaves around and through everything. So how does this relate to crystals? Well, remember how we talked about the unique repeating atomic structure of crystals? This structure causes them to interact with RL flow in a specific and consistent manner. Because of the crystal's organized and predictable structure, when RL flow interacts with it, it moves in a similarly organized and predictable manner. This regularity in the flow can have interesting implications, potentially creating resonance or focusing energy. In fact, this interaction with RL flow could be the reason behind some of the properties attributed to crystals in various cultural and spiritual practices, such as healing, balancing energy, and enhancing emotional well-being. But that's just scratching the surface. To truly understand the potential power of crystals and their interaction with RL flow, we need to explore the concept of the law of manifestation, which will form the core of our discussion in the next segment. All right, so we've delved into crystals and how their structure interacts with RL flow. Now let's turn our attention to an exciting concept: the law of manifestation. But what exactly is the law of manifestation? In essence, the law of manifestation asserts that our reality is shaped by our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions. In other words, we can manifest our desires into reality through our conscious and subconscious thoughts. The idea behind this law is that everything we experience in our physical reality first originates from our internal state, from our thoughts and feelings. And how does this relate to RL flow? Well, remember how RL flow is all about the interconnectedness of information in the universe? In the context of the law of manifestation, our thoughts, intentions, and emotions can be seen as a type of information that we send out into the universe through RL flow. When we focus our intention, visualize our desires, and imbue it with emotional energy, we are essentially creating a specific pattern in the RL flow, which can then manifest as an experience in our physical reality. Now you may be asking, how do crystals fit into this picture? That's where our discussion will lead us next, as we explore how crystals could potentially enhance our ability to manifest using RL flow. So, we've outlined the basics of the law of manifestation and its premise that our thoughts, beliefs, and intentions can shape our reality. But how exactly does this law intersect with our primary theme, the RL flow? Recall that RL flow is a theory of everything, incorporating not only physical matter and energy, but also thoughts, emotions, consciousness, and even intention. That's where the law of manifestation comes into play. This law suggests that our internal state, our thoughts, emotions, and intentions has a direct influence on RL flow, ultimately impacting our external reality. Imagine RL flow as the canvas, and our thoughts, emotions, and intentions as the paint. We interact with RL flow, molding it with our consciousness to create the reality we experience. The more focused and intentional we are, the more influence we can exert on the RL flow, and subsequently, on the physical reality that manifests. It's a profound concept that asserts our power as active participants in the shaping of our universe. The law of manifestation is not about wishful thinking. It requires intentionality, emotion, and consistency. And this is where crystals come in. In our next segment, we will explore how crystals might play a role in enhancing our ability to harness RL flow for manifestation. We've covered quite a bit of ground, from understanding the unique atomic structure of crystals to exploring the concept of the law of manifestation and its relation to RL flow. Now, let's bridge these concepts together. Crystals, with their unique structure, are thought to interact with RL flow in a way that amplifies and focuses the information carried within it. Their specific lattice structures can act like antennae or conductors for RL flow, potentially amplifying our intentions and making our interactions with the universe via RL flow more effective. When used with conscious intention during manifestation practices, crystals might serve to enhance the coherence and power of our thoughts, essentially helping us to tune in to the desired frequency within RL flow. So when you're holding a crystal, visualizing your intention, and feeling the emotions associated with that intention, you're not only creating a specific pattern in the RL flow with your mind, but also potentially enhancing that pattern with the crystal. The potential of crystals in manifestation practices is a fascinating area of exploration, and while more research is needed, the implications are profound. Could we use crystals to better align with RL flow and thus manifest our intentions more effectively? This concept certainly gives us a lot to ponder. So far, we've discussed how crystals, with their unique atomic structures, can interact with RL flow. Now let's delve a bit deeper into this idea. Remember how we talked about the unique lattice structure of crystals? It's this precise and repeating pattern that may allow crystals to resonate with specific frequencies within the RL flow. Each type of crystal, due to its unique structure and composition, might resonate with a specific frequency or pattern within the RL flow. Consider quartz, for example. It's not only used for its beauty in jewelry, but also for its piezoelectric properties in technology. Quartz has a precise, repeating, and stable lattice structure that can oscillate at a very specific frequency when voltage is applied. This frequency-specific oscillation has been employed in timekeeping in quartz watches and frequency control in radios. Could it be that this same principle applies in the realm of RL flow and manifestation? Perhaps using a crystal during a manifestation practice helps to fine-tune our intentions, allowing them to resonate more closely with the specific frequency or pattern of RL flow that corresponds to our desired outcome. The possibilities are intriguing. The crystal, through its specific vibrational pattern, may serve as a tool for refining and focusing the signal of our intentions as they interact with RL flow. This concept offers a whole new perspective on the ancient practice of using crystals in spiritual and manifestation practices. What we're discussing is a bold, fresh perspective that seeks to weave together the threads of physics, consciousness studies, and even ancient practices. As we continue to explore these ideas in our series, we're inviting you to open your minds to the vast interconnected web of RL flow. Now that we've touched upon how crystals might interact with RL flow in the context of manifestation, let's discuss the law of manifestation in more practical terms. Remember our formula: Lm equals the sum of I plus V plus E times RL? Let's break this down. The I stands for intention. Intention in this context refers to the purpose or aim you have for your actions or thoughts. For example, if you want to manifest a new job, your intention would be your desire and decision to find that job. Next, we have V for visualization. Visualization is a technique that involves imagining your desired outcome as clearly as possible. In our job example, this would involve picturing yourself in your new role, performing the tasks, interacting with coworkers, and even feeling the satisfaction of your accomplishments in that position. Finally, we have E for emotion. Emotion is the feeling or sensation that aligns with your desired outcome. Going back to the job scenario, it's about feeling the joy, satisfaction, and security you would experience if you already had that job. Emotions, in many theories of manifestation, are considered the fuel that propels our intentions into the universe. All of this, intention, visualization, and emotion, is then multiplied by the RL flow, which we understand as the interconnected flow of information in the universe. In essence, our formula suggests that the manifestation process involves aligning your intention, visualization, and emotion with the fundamental RL flow of the universe. Now let's put these ideas into practice. I'm going to share some real-world examples of manifestation and discuss how crystals can be incorporated into the process. Let's consider the goal of improved physical health. If you're aiming to increase your strength and stamina, you would first set a clear intention, maybe to run a marathon or to complete a certain number of gym sessions each week. Visualization might involve picturing yourself crossing the marathon finish line or finishing a tough workout, feeling energized rather than exhausted. Meanwhile, the emotion could be a sense of accomplishment, pride, and well-being. And how would you incorporate crystals into this? Well, many people find that holding a crystal or keeping one nearby while they meditate on their intentions can help amplify the manifestation process. For instance, clear quartz is often associated with clarity and energy, making it a great choice for this health-focused goal. Another common goal is manifesting a new job or career opportunity. Your intention here might be to land a specific position or to find a role that allows you to utilize your skills and passions. Visualization could involve picturing yourself in the job interview, confidently answering questions, and connecting with the interviewers. The emotion might be confidence, excitement, and the satisfaction that comes with meaningful work. In this case, you might choose to work with a citrine crystal, often associated with personal power, creativity, and manifestation of our deepest desires. These examples are just starting points. Everyone's manifestation journey is personal, and different methods work for different people. But the key principles of intention, visualization, emotion, and RL flow remain the same. Now that we've discussed the theory behind crystals and the law of manifestation, let's move on to some practical tips on how you can incorporate crystals into your own manifestation practices. These techniques aren't prescriptive, but are ideas that you might find helpful. First, carefully select your crystal. Each type of crystal has its unique properties that can assist with different kinds of manifestations. Some people select crystals based on their intuition, while others research the properties of different crystals and choose one that aligns with their specific goal. Once you have your crystal, it's important to cleanse and charge it before use. This can be done through methods such as smudging, using moonlight, or burying it in the earth. This is believed to clear any previous energies and prepare the crystal to support your manifestation. Next, set your intention. Hold the crystal in your hand, close your eyes, and visualize your desired outcome in as much detail as possible. As you do this, try to infuse the crystal with your intention. Now carry your crystal with you as much as possible. This serves as a constant reminder of your intention and helps to amplify the manifestation process. Finally, be open and patient. Manifestation can take time, and it doesn't always happen in the ways we expect. Keep an open mind, stay patient, and trust in the RL flow and the power of your intention. Remember, these are just suggestions, and what matters most is what feels right to you. Trust your intuition, believe in the process, and have fun exploring the world of crystals and manifestation. We're going to talk about how you can choose the right crystals and set clear intentions. Choosing the right crystal is the first and perhaps one of the most crucial steps. Each type of crystal has unique vibrational properties and can assist with different kinds of manifestations. It's all about resonating with the RL flow. Now, some people select crystals based on their intuition. They're drawn to a certain crystal and they just know it's the right one. Others prefer to research the properties of different crystals and choose one that aligns with their specific goal. Both approaches are valid. The key is to select a crystal that feels right to you. Once you've chosen your crystal, the next step is setting clear intentions. Remember the formula we discussed earlier? LM equals the product of I plus V plus E times RL. The I stands for intention. Your intention is your clear and focused thought about what you desire. Hold your crystal, close your eyes, and visualize your intention. See it, feel it, believe it. Try to infuse this intention into the crystal. This is where the V from the formula, visualization, comes into play. It's about more than just thinking about what you want. It's about truly visualizing it and feeling the emotions that come with it. As we wrap up today's enlightening journey, let's take a moment to revisit some of the key points we've covered. We began by delving into the fascinating world of crystals, examining their unique atomic structure and how it interacts with RL flow. We then introduced the law of manifestation and discussed its intimate connection with the RL flow. We also explored how crystals can be used to aid in the manifestation process by helping to align and influence RL flow. We dissected the manifestation formula, LM equals the sum of I plus V plus E times RL, and applied it to real-world examples. Finally, we provided practical tips on how you can choose the right crystal and set clear intentions for your own manifestation journey. Remember, it's all about aligning your intention, visualization, and emotion with the RL flow. Now, we're sure you're curious about what's next. Our upcoming episode will transport you beyond the limits of time and space. The title of our next episode is Transcending Time and Space with RL Flow. We'll delve into the law of transcendence, explore the intriguing concept of RL flow operating beyond the physical realm, and offer insights into the potential implications of this on our understanding of reality. Before we close for today, we want to encourage you all to explore the power of RL flow in your own lives. Test these ideas, experiment with crystals, and engage with the law of manifestation. Remember, this is not just a theoretical journey, but a practical and experiential one as well. We also welcome your questions, thoughts, and experiences. Have you noticed any interesting patterns or manifestations in your life? Have you used crystals in any intriguing ways? We would love to hear from you. Please leave your comments below or connect with us on our social media platforms. Let's keep the conversation flowing. We're deeply grateful for your time and attention today. If you found value in this episode, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. This helps us reach more people and continue to deliver content that sparks curiosity and expands understanding. Remember, you are part of this interconnected universe, and your exploration contributes to our collective understanding. We're excited to have you on this journey with us. Until next time, keep exploring, stay curious, and flow on.